My question to you is, do you want to start to crochet on your bed keychain? If you do, we will now start working on the eyes part of the pattern. Hello, this is Anandra, the designer and owner of Toy Smugglers Toys. I'm very happy to have you here, and let's get to work. I will guide you on how to make a bed keychain using cotton yarn, so the smallest version of what you see now, but you can also use velvet yarn if you're comfortable to use that, and the result will be so much bigger. The difference will be the fact that in my case I do not like to sew with velvet yarn, so instead of leaving long tails for sewing, when it comes to my pattern I just cut the yarn and start working and sewing, sorry. Now let's see what materials you will need. I used this light blue for this part over here, so the head section, and then for the wings and the horns I use a darker color of blue. Obviously colors are totally up to you, what you decide to use. I also use white for the white part of the eyes. And also for the keychain. Black, if you want to make a black mouth, or any other color yarn you prefer. I use a 2.5mm hook. You can use any size of the hook you need for your yarn. I need a stitch marker. You also will need some scissors, sewing needles, pins to help you sew the pieces together, safety eyes. I use 5mm safety eyes. A keychain ring, I use 3 beads, and also stuffing. We will start by working the white part of the eyes. Grab your white color yarn and have 6 single crochets into a magic ring. Let's close the magic ring. And I will start second row with an increase in each stitch, so 6 increases. I will add my stitch marker. By the end of row 2, I will have 12 stitches. On third row, we will start with 1 single crochet into the first stitch and increase into the next one. Repeat that 6 times. I will repeat this until the end of the round, and I will have 18 stitches by then. I will finish the round with a slip stitch. This is my slip stitch, and I have finished my right eye. I will leave a long tail for sewing. I will cut the remaining tail. My right eye is ready. I can go ahead and make the other one, which is one row smaller. That means I will grab my white color yarn and have 6 single crochets into a magic ring. On the second row, we will have an increase in each stitch around. I will place my stitch marker and I will add another single crochet into the same stitch to have my first increase. This is my first increase. I will continue to do 2 single crochets into the same stitch until I finish the round. By the end of second row, you will have 12 stitches. Let's now add safety eyes on the white part of the eyes. Insert your safety eyes into the middle of each white part of the eye. As I said, I'm using really small ones. I have 5mm safety eyes. They look like this. So a smaller eye and a bigger one. I can now go ahead and start working on the head section. I use this lighter blue yarn. I will start with 6 single crochets into a magic ring as the first row. On second row, you will have an increase in each stitch. That means 2 single crochets in each stitch around. You will finish second row with 12 stitches. This is my first single crochet. I will make another one into the same stitch. So this is my first increase. Second. Let me place one more second. This is my second. We'll repeat this until I finish the round. On third row, we have 1 single crochet into the first stitch and increase into the next one. Repeat that 6 times. By the end of third row, you will have 18 stitches. Let me make an increase here. Okay, 1 single crochet and then an increase into the next stitch. 1 single crochet, and then an increase. Repeat this until you finish the round. On 4th row, we have 2 single crochets into the next 2 stitches, an increase into the next one. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, and then an increase. Let's repeat this 5 more times. So 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, and then an increase. Repeat this until you finish the round. By the end of row 4, you will have 24 stitches. On row 5, we start with 3 single crochets into the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and then increase into the next one here. Repeat this 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, and then an increase. Do this until you finish the round. You will finish row 5 with 30 stitches. On row 6, we have 4 single crochets into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and increase into the next one. Let's repeat this 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and an increase. You will do this until you finish the round. And you finish row 6 with 36 stitches. On row 7, we have 5 single crochets into the next 5 stitches and increase into the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then an increase. Let's do this 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then an increase. Do so until you finish the round. You finish row 7 with 42 stitches. We can now focus on adding the keychain. What I do is I take 3 beads, I take my yarn and needle and go through all 3 of them, and then I go through my keychain ring. I come back from the other direction into all 3 beads, and now I'm ready to make some knots to secure my keychain ring and my beads. I do one on an end and one on the other end. And now, using my sewing needle, I will insert it on the top of my bed keychain. You can do this now, or you can do it after you finish your keychain. So I go in one spot on the top of the head, and then I go 1 stitch distance with the other yarn tail, so I can make a knot on the inside. I will make a knot, or actually I will make more to be sure it's safely secured, and then I can go and work on the head some more. This is it. Let's now continue working on the head, and from row 8 till row 14 we will only single crochet around. Each round consists of 42 single crochets. We do this for 7 rounds. I will meet you here at the end of row 14. Let me count my rows to be sure I'm where I have to be. I will look on the last increase row, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a way you can count your rows, or you can start from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. On row 15, we start with 5 single crochets into the next 5 stitches and then a decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now a decrease. I will repeat this 5 more times until I finish the row. I will be finishing row 15 with a decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now a decrease. Do this until you finish the round. You will finish row 15 with 36 stitches. On row 16 we have 4 single crochets into the next 4 stitches and then a decrease. Repeat that 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now a decrease. I go into the front loops only of the next 2 stitches and make my decrease. Repeat this 5 more times. You will finish the round with a decrease, and by the end of row 16 you will have 30 stitches. This is what I have so far. It's starting to look like a ball. We can continue, and on row 17 we have 3 single crochets into the next 3 stitches and a decrease. Repeat that 6 times. 1, 2, 3, and now a decrease into the front loops only of the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then a decrease. Do this until you finish the round. By the end of row 17 you will have 24 stitches. I have finished row 17 with a decrease. I'm ready to stuff my head. I will add the eyes now. You can use pins to place them in so that you can have an easier sewing process. I want you to be able to take a look on how I'm sewing the eyes. This is the reason why I didn't made it all fast forward on this section. Maybe this is useful. I know I had some issues with sewing parts together when I first started working amigurumi, and I thought maybe this is useful. At one point I will make the video go forward so it's not boring for you, but maybe it helps right now. If you like this tutorial, I would love for you to hit that like button so that you can support my work. I would also love for you to subscribe to our channel if you think you like my work, and hit that notification bell so that you know when I upload the next part. I will make some knots between the two yarn tails, and then I'm ready to stuff my toy some more and close the head. So work on the closing rows. On row 18, we have 2 single crochets into the next 2 stitches, a decrease, repeat that 6 times, 1, 2, and now a decrease. 1, 2, and then a decrease. You will keep repeating this until you finish the round. You will finish row 18 with a decrease and 18 stitches total. On row 19, we have 1 single crochet into the first stitch and then a decrease. Repeat that 6 times. 1 and then a decrease. Again, 1 single crochet and then a decrease. I think now it would be a good time to stuff your toy some more, because after finishing this round, it might get harder to do so. So stuff your toy as much as you like. After finishing this round, we only have a round with decreases and the head is ready. On row 20 we have 6 decreases. We will finish the round with 6 stitches, and using a yarn needle we will close the head. I will leave a longer tail so that I can close the head. What I do is take a yarn needle and I go into the front loops only of the last 6 stitches. I will pull it and then I will hide the yarn tail. On the next tutorials, I will guide you on how to make the wings and then how to make the horns, some face embroidery, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, hit that notification bell so that you know when I upload the next part. Bye!